So this is a new physical medium pickup, which I haven't done a video for a while for that, I know. But I went to Walmart today. Let me say this, it's definitely getting harder to do these physical medium videos because there's just not a lot of stores like to buy physical medium anymore. Like Walmart's really the only place. There was a Barnes & Nobles that's like a half hour away from where I live. But it is getting harder to do these videos because Target and me stopped selling movies, and they weren't selling that many movies anymore. But they completely got rid of the movies. Best Buy wasn't the main place I went to, but they got rid of movies last year, so it's definitely getting harder. I'm still definitely gonna try to do these videos, but it'll probably be once in a while. I won't be doing maybe as many often in a while, but I will still try to do these videos. So I picked up some stuff at Walmart today. First thing is that I picked up the Kung Fu Panda Collection on Blu-ray. So it's just a Blu-ray collection. That's what the front and back looks like. And then you have first one, second one, third one, the green disc, fourth one, and then you have the bonus disc. So it does come with bonus features with all of them, which I'm happy about that. Now, I am a big fan of this franchise. I will say that. I love the first three. It's one of my favorite trilogies. The fourth one was okay. I was disappointed in it. Like, it's a decent enough time, the fourth movie, but it's one of those sequels, legacy sequels, where I thought it was kind of forgettable, though. Like, it's watchable, it's fine, but it is the weakest among the four movies. Like, I would definitely say check out the first three. And I would say check out the first one, but it is the weakest among the four movies, personally, for me at least. Next thing is that Transformers 1, which is a great animated movie, one of the best animated movies that came out last year, and a movie that deserves to do better. And this is a movie, a great example where you put out a bad first trailer, that can really hurt a marketing for a movie. Like studios, I think need to realize that you gotta put out a great first trailer. Because if you put out a bad first trailer, then people are gonna get less interested to check out the movie. And this is, like I said, this is a movie that deserves to do so much better. This to me is the best Transformers movie. Like it would be this, Bumblebee, and the original animated movie as my top 3 Transformers movies. But this to me has the best Transformers story. Voice acting's all great. I thought the friendship between Optimus and Megatron was done great in this, where I really felt the friendship and understood why they became enemies. But just a great movie. So this comes with a little bit of bonus features, but I highly recommend check out Transformers 1 if you didn't see it, because I know a lot of people didn't, but it's a movie that, like I said, deserves to do so much better. So you have your 4K and Blu-ray discs, but definitely glad to have this. Next thing is Alien Romulus on 4K. Great movie. Definitely one of my favorite horror movies of last year, and I would say it's the third best Alien movie. Aliens and Alien are still the top 2 for me, but I do think this is the best Alien movie since Aliens. It gets back to the horror vibe of those first 2 movies. I actually really love the 2 main characters. The other characters I didn't care for, but Annie, the robot, and the main girl in this, the one that was like the sister to Annie, I thought those 2 were great characters, and I'm excited to see more stories with those 2 characters. And you had the director to the Evil Dead 2013 movie, so I thought he did a great job, like I said, with the horror vibe. And the Aliens looked the best in this since Aliens. Just the front cover was like, which I love the front cover with the face hugger on one of the characters. You have the back. It does come with some bonus pieces, which I love that. But highly recommend. And I will say this with this movie, that's what this looked like. I will say with this movie, I talked about this in my review, that one of the 2 negatives I had with the movie was the last 15 minutes where they do the whole human engineer alien hybrid thing at the end. Which I'll say this. It didn't bother me as much the second time around. I still don't completely love that decision, Like they definitely went for a swing in the last 15 minutes with this movie, and I think I even heard the studios wasn't really completely on board with that idea. And look, I can appreciate the director taking a swing. And like I said, it didn't bother me the second time around as much as it did the first time around. Like I still think this is a great movie, but it's still. I will say this, even though it didn't bother me the second time around, I kind of got used to it at then. It still looks a little. It still looks a little bit goofy, and it's one of those creative decisions I don't completely agree with. Again, I don't. I don't hate that choice the second time around as much as I did the first time. But overall, great Alien movie and definitely the third best in the franchise. I definitely highly recommend check out Alien Wildness if you haven't checked it out. The Wild Robot on Blu-ray. It's front, that's the back. Blu-ray standard disc, and this is a great movie. This is to me one of the best animated movies that came out last year. This and Transformers one, in my opinion, one of the best animated movies. But I definitely highly recommend check this out. If you haven't checked out Wild Robot, to me, you're missing out on a great anime movie. Like this is one of the best ones of all time. And the movie did good at the box office, so I would love to see a sequel to this personally. Next then is the Speak No Evil remake with James McAvoy. That's the front. That's the back. The Blu-ray disc. I thought this movie was great. James McAvoy, fantastic in it. I think the whole cast is great in this, but I think he's staying out. I think to me, he's great at playing these like twisted, crazy type characters, and he's just a great actor. And I'm gonna say this: I prefer this way over the British movie. This is a remix. I think the British one came out in 2021, 2022. And I really did not like the original movie personally. And I actually prefer the ending of this movie, which is where this movie starts to change dressing, way more than the ending of the original movie. The original movie to me was just a little too bleak and dark, and I had like some issues with that movie that a lot of people seem to love that one, but this is one of those remakes I prefer way more over the original, because the original just personally for me didn't land for me. But great little third that I highly recommend check out. Next then is Warm Bodies, and I love the cover for this movie. This is one of my favorite zombie movies. I just think it's really fun. I think Nicholas Hoult is great in this. So is the main girl, and it has that kooky sense of humor, but it does it in a way where it's just really funny and fun to me. And it's just one of those zombie movies that stands out to me personally. And it's a movie that I love. Like I highly recommend check out Warm Bodies. I love the slipcover. Again, I love slipcovers that actually look different than the front covers of the movie. So that's the front cover. That's the back. And then you got the Blu-ray. Highly recommend Warm Bodies though. To me, it's one of my favorite zombie movies. The last thing I picked out was The Descent. Was a horror movie I highly recommend. I love the artwork with the tool on front, just for a mountain climbing. Just great movie that I highly recommend check out. If you haven't seen it, to me, you missed out on a great horror movie. This is the back, so I love that. Then you have the front, which is the same as the back cover, the slip. You have the back, and then it does come with some bonus pieces. You have the artwork on the Blu-ray, but just a fantastic horror movie. It does come with the original unrated cut, but definitely a movie I highly recommend check out. Like The Descent to me is one of the best tense horror movies, and one of those movies that really does a great job with how like it's in a close quarters type space when you get to the cave, and it just does a great job with the tension, and I really like the characters. Just a fantastic horror movie. Highly recommend check out The Descent. So that's all the movies I picked up. Until next time, movie fans.